afternoon, everyone. I'm Alexandra Davis, Commissioner in the great city of Miramar. All right, I want you to chant after me. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. What do we want? Justice. When do we want it? Now. It is not enough just to arrest police officers and others who violate Black lives. We have to make sure they are held accountable in the courts of law. So our state attorneys, we have to ensure that it doesn't just stop with an arrest, but it ends with prison time. That's what we want. You have to hold them accountable. I can tell you back in 2014, after the Ferguson riots and the protests after the killing of Mr. Brown, I came to this commission and decided that, listen, we want to make sure that all of our officers who are out there stopping people on the streets have body-worn cameras. It took 6 years of pleading to get that done in the city of Miramar. Now in 2019, we have our officers with body-worn cameras. Now that's the start. You know why? Because we're not always going to have our neighbor with a video camera with their phone taking the shots of what's going on. We need to hold our police accountable. When they go out, they need to turn on that body camera. And we need to make sure we have policies that if they don't, there are consequences to pay. Now, I'm the mother of a Black son, my only child. And I had to teach him from day one what to do when stopped by a cop. That should never be something that we have to teach our children. But unfortunately, for Black boys and Black girls, you better make sure you have that conversation, because it's how they react with the police that may save their lives. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I charge you today to ensure, as the mayor said, we have to make sure we vote, not just the major elections, but local elections in your cities, in your towns. Ensure that you hold your elected officials accountable. They're the ones that set the policy for the police. They're the ones that set the laws that make sure they do the right thing. So please, after you leave here, when we have to vote in August, make sure you're first in line. Thank you.